Good morning, my beautiful friends. This is your wake up call with Maui Paul. I am Maui Paul. We are here today to say some nice things about ourselves. And we are going to do that with this deck of I am cards that I've created. This deck has 36 positive, powerful affirmations, and we're going to go through one of them today. As we do that, as we go through these affirmations, we are speaking life into ourselves. And so I want to say good morning, Brenda Jean. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Shauna. Good morning, Kelly. It is wonderful to see you on the call today. As we say these nice things about ourselves, as we affirm what is true and right and good, and as we do that, we are taking control over our own internal dialogue. Sometimes the words inside of our heads tell us lies, and we believe these lies because oftentimes we believe what we think. And so, of course, it's never wise to believe everything we think, because oftentimes what we think is a product of fear or insecurity. But the way to really head all of this stuff off is to completely change or eliminate those negative thoughts that we have and really focus on the positive ones. And so we are going to do that today. I'm going to ask you if you are the affirmation on the card. And what I'd like for you to do is to say out loud, I am that affirmation. And so let's begin. Let's begin by pulling a card off the top of the deck and saying that today I am evolving. I am evolving. My experiences shape my future. So I am evolving. My experiences shape my future. Are you evolving? You are evolving. Your experiences shape your future. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to write that down in the chat. And as I write it in the chat, good morning, Frank. I see that you've joined the broadcast. As I write this down in the chat, that I am evolving and that my experiences shape my future. As I write that in the chat, I am making it even more real. Every single time I say the words that I am, or we are, or I'm, it puts some alarm bells off in my head. It's like ding, a little bell goes off. I realize how often we use these I am statements and how important it is to be careful with them and to just be diligent about making sure that the ones that we say are good and wholesome and quality and good for us, because in that way we have great compassion on ourselves. How often do we say an I am statement that if we rephrased it as a you are statement, it would wreck a relationship? It would destroy something that we're building with somebody else if we said you are the things that we are willing to say that I am. And so we are evolving. And our experiences right now, what we are experiencing in this moment, is shaping our mental clarity, our focus, our direction in the future. And oftentimes, the us that we are being right now is, it is the foundation of who we are becoming. So yesterday, actually the day before yesterday, we affirmed that we were present. And I talked about the value of living in the right now instead of living in the past or living in the future. And this evolving card really invokes that. Facebook does this thing where it serves you up a memory. I'm sure that you guys have experienced this memory. And when I look at some of these memories, I look back at myself. I look back at a younger version of me, sometimes because I've had an account now for 10, 15 years, from 10 to 15 years ago. And I think, first of all, wow, that guy was young. But I also think, wow, that guy really, he was so much less experienced. And I think about that person and I can see the seeds of who I have become in the videos or the photos or the text that I've written 10, 15 years ago. The seeds were there. Perhaps the execution wasn't there. Perhaps I wasn't entirely sure where I was going or what I was doing, but the seeds were there. In fact, I'm having issues with the sound here. Please hold. Okay, there we go. I apologize for that. My sound driver just crashed right in the middle of a broadcast. But anyway, yeah, I recognized the seeds of who I was, who I was becoming in those old experiences, and I think it's just a really valuable thing to realize that and recognize that we are evolving, and that what we are experiencing right now and how we are choosing to behave because of those experiences are indeed shaping our future. So I am evolving today. You are evolving too. This card is our permission slip to really be the fullness of ourselves and to express that. When I look back at some of the memories on Facebook, I not only see the seeds of who I am to become, but I also see some of the ways that I was afraid to express, and some of the things that I knew that I thought back then that I wasn't able to, fully express because I was afraid to do it. And I feel like that my life is this ongoing marriage of all the different parts of myself, many of which I used to be afraid of, and now I have more fully integrated. And so that's just the nature of evolution, the nature of evolving. Facebook served me up a memory of about like maybe 10 years ago. And it was something where I was just trying to get some consistency in my life. And so I had committed to going live for 1 minute every single day for 30 days and just talking about life and just like live streaming for 1 minute. And it wasn't, there was no Facebook Live back then, but like making a 1 minute video of, hey, this is what's going on in life. And it was a little bit of an accountability thing for a project that I had going on. And when I look back at it, I'm like, wow, back then going live for 1 minute was really quite the challenge for me. And so now I have this show where every morning on Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. I pop on, and I not only am on for usually about 10 minutes, but also I do it live. I'm not doing it like I remember when I was taking those 1 minute videos that I would do like 10 takes before I got one that wasn't full of spaghetti. And now I feel like I have matured and evolved as a presenter, and also really internalized the message, because back then the message wasn't very well internalized. I was still using other people's words, and now I'm using my own. So I am indeed evolving. And good morning there, Gin and Tonic. It is great to see you guys here on the wake up call. Good morning, Lauren, as well. I see that you have also joined. As we evolve, the people who are around us evolve with us, and we evolve into different friend groups. We evolve into different communities, and the people who are around us are oftentimes growing with us, growing in the same direction as us, or growing at the same rate as us. And this evolving card is our permission slip and our responsibility, really, to really build into them and to help them as they are on their path, just as the same way that I have compassion for 10 years ago Paul, who took 10 minutes to make a 1 minute video. I have great compassion also on all the people around me right now who are doing life in the best way that they know how. And I know that that's true because I'm also doing life in the best way that I know how. So let's have an amazing experience of life today. Let's focus on the positive things. Let's focus on our own beautiful attributes. And as we do so, really jumpstart our own evolution. And when we evolve, people tend to think that it's this linear thing, but really it's exponential. We evolve exponentially quickly. And once it starts to accelerate, the acceleration just accelerates. Acceleration is always accelerating. And so let's just get that done today. I'm really grateful that you guys have come by to be a part of this broadcast, to be a part of my evolution. Each and every one of you has done something, said something, been somebody, and which has improved the quality of my life. So thank you to all of you for being here and doing that. So I will return tomorrow at 9 a.m. and we will pull another card. As we do that, we're going to continue to affirm these amazing and positive and beautiful attributes of ourselves and continue to grow and evolve. So I will see you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. If you guys would like a physical copy of these I am cards, you can send me a private message. I'll be happy to get you one of those. These I am cards are just so powerful in my life. I'm going to take the I am evolving card. I'm going to put it right up against my computer today. And so that as I am working and I realize that I am evolving and that I can just be reminded to be easy on myself and to love the process. Until tomorrow, my friends, I just want to leave you with the message that I love you and care about you. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Aloha from paradise.